All right, let's dive into one of the most profound symbols in, well, all of human history, Shiva. But here's the thing, we're not just going to talk about mythology. We're going way deeper to unpack the cosmic mystery that he represents.
So, it seems like a simple question, right? But the answer? It's incredibly deep. Is he just some god from ancient stories, a figure we're supposed to worship? Or is there something bigger, something fundamental that he stands for, not just out there in the cosmos, but right here, inside each of us?
And this is the big shift in perspective we've got to make. We're not just looking at a god here. We're exploring a concept. He's a symbol for ultimate reality. The stuff that exists beyond everything we can see or touch or even measure. Getting this one idea is the key. It unlocks the whole mystery.
So to really get this, we have to start with his name. The word Shiva itself, it holds the biggest clue. And it points to a concept that might sound a little weird at first. The incredible power and potential of nothingness.
Yeah, literally that which is not. But hang on, that doesn't mean he doesn't exist. It's talking about that vast, boundless void. The silent, empty space where everything comes from and where everything eventually goes back to. The source of all creation is this nothingness.
And what's so cool is how this ancient idea lines up with modern science. You can almost think of it like the quantum field, the state of pure potential, right? A kind of cosmic darkness, where this constant dance of creation and destruction is always happening. So in that sense, Shiva is that still point that the whole cosmic dance revolves around.
So here's that crucial shift in thinking again. The common idea, what most people think, is that Shiva is a being, a god with a story. But the deeper cosmic reality, Shiva is being itself. Not a thing, but the very fabric of existence that everything else comes from. Okay, so we've talked about this big abstract concept. But what about the image of Shiva we all recognize? Well, that iconic form isn't just a piece of art. It's more like a symbolic map, a visual guide to these really deep spiritual truths. Every little detail means something. I mean, just look at this. Each symbol tells a piece of the story. You've got the third eye, which is all about that inner vision, seeing past all the illusions of the world. Then there's the river Ganga flowing from his hair. That's the constant flow of pure wisdom. The snake around his neck, that's about having total mastery over fear and even death. The crescent moon symbolizes control over the mind and its ups and downs. And his blue throat, that's about compassion, the amazing ability to take in all the poison of the world and transform it into something good. But here's the real kicker, the most important part of all this. These symbols, they aren't about some god out there that you're supposed to worship. No. They're like a mirror, showing you the divine potential that's already inside every single one of us. It's a map to your own inner power.
Okay, so this all brings us to the practical side of things. I mean, this is great, but what do we do with it? See, Shiva isn't just some big philosophical idea. He's also seen as the source of a powerful technology, a technology for self-realization.
Way back, long before organized religions were even a thing, Shiva was known as the Adi Yogi, the very first yogi, and people didn't worship him. They revered him as the Adi Guru, the first teacher. He was the one who gave humanity the science of yoga, a direct method for finding that inner stillness and connecting with the cosmos.
And the path he laid out is, it's beautifully simple, but so profound. It all starts with your body, just becoming aware of it. That's step one. Once you have that foundation, the work turns inward to quieting the mind. And the final step, the ultimate goal, merging your own individual self with that universal spirit. That is the process of awakening the Shiva inside you.
All right, so how do we actually take all of this, the philosophy, the symbols, the practice, and bring it into our own lives? Let's tie it all together and really focus on the timeless lessons we can pull from all this wisdom.
So, what are the big takeaways? First, embrace that nothingness. Find the incredible power that's waiting for you in a silent, empty mind. Second, learn to transform poison. Use your own awareness to turn any bitterness in your life into wisdom. Then, understand that destruction isn't the end, it's just a doorway to something new. Realize that getting beyond fear, that's what true freedom feels like. And finally, just dance with life. Embrace that whole cosmic rhythm of energy, whatever it brings.
When you boil it all down, this is the core message. Becoming Shiva isn't about worshiping a god. It's an internal job. It means waking up that deep, profound consciousness of stillness that's just kind of sleeping inside you, becoming the silent witness to all the chaos of life.
So maybe think of it like this. Shiva isn't some distant figure out there on a mountain somewhere. No, Shiva is the mountain inside you. That unshakable peace, that quiet, eternal part of you that just watches everything without getting caught up in it, without judgment. That is Shiva. So, I'm going to leave you with one final thought to carry with you. When you manage to quiet your body, quiet your thoughts, quiet your emotions, when you become utterly, totally still, what's left? What will you become? The answer to that question, well, that's the whole journey right there.